All right, good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Welcome to another Lunch and Learn. Thank you, Chief, as always. Appreciate your help with that. And also, happy Father's Day to those dads out there, and anyone that takes care of someone and loves someone. Everyone is a dad some way or another, right? All right, so a couple of things to announce, just so you know. Next Tuesday is the library book club here at 1 o'clock. Just a reminder for those folks that have read the book. And also our walking group actually is to change the time. It's going to be 9:30 now instead of the 2 o'clock afternoon. 9:30. The morning's a little bit cooler. So that's when they'll be out, and if you want more information about that, just let us know. Yeah, and also the Zumba low impact classes. They were held at McCluskey School. I went there yesterday because Doreen had a doctor's appointment, so I filled in. And it's hot in there. So we're going to actually start having those classes here on Thursday afternoon in the air conditioning. So if you participate in that or know someone that participates in those classes, they'll be held here for the summer. Zumba and low impact, yeah. Also, the Sheriff's Picnic, if anyone signed up for that, that's tomorrow. It's a drive-through event, so just a reminder on that. Also, next week, not next week, June 12th. Time is flying by. June 12th, the superintendent of the school, Dr. Baldessari, is going to be here to explain the school budget. So that is next Wednesday at lunch. And Pat is serving meatloaf, so that's going to be a very well-attended event. Also, State Rep Mike Soda's lobster roll cookout is full. I think we're anticipating maybe 140 plus people there. So that's going to be at McCluskey School. It's a tented event. For those people that are already signed up automatically for Friday, you're already on the list. If you want to check with us to make sure your name's on the list, that's fine, you can do that. Did I miss anything, Gail? No. All right, I want to thank Gail and Sally for making your little favors here. It's Rice Krispie Treats. So that is a little special thing that we have. And also, if you all have a raffle ticket, we'll be doing a raffle later on for some prizes.
Everyone has a ticket?
Yep.
All right.
All right. All right. Let's do a moment of silence before lunch. Thank you. Enjoy your lunch.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Lunch and Learn. I'm Chief Montminy. Thank you for having me once again. Sally. While you're enjoying your hamburgers, we have a guest speaker for you. And I have a couple announcements. First announcement is we've hired 3 new police officers, and so we are going to be fully staffed once one of them gets out of the police academy. So that's good news. And what that means is at some point in the future, I'll bring them by to see you all. Introduce them. The other thing is there's a big vote coming up on the 18th. Everybody knows about the special town meeting on the 18th to vote on the school budget. And also, the superintendent of schools will be here on Wednesday to tell you a little bit about the budget. So we got that going on. We have Jenna Gouin here today from the Blackstone Valley Regional Partnership for Public Health. No, I can't say that. She's a health agent for the region, and she's going to tell you a little bit about what she does and how it may affect you and what benefits you could receive, okay? So, thank you.
All of you here. I'm super excited. So thank you, Chief, for the introduction. My name is Jenna Gouin. Like he said, I work for the Blackstone Valley Partnership for Public Health. You guys are all probably looking at me like, what is the Blackstone Valley Partnership for Public Health? So I will save you the question and I will answer it. The Blackstone Valley Partnership for Public Health actually came to be probably about 4 or 5 years ago. Kind of around the time of the pandemic, a lot of towns in the area had started collaborating to run their COVID clinics and their vaccine clinics. And they discovered that by, hey, working together, it was, oh, just kidding.
Okay,
Just kidding.
Yeah, you can put it closer, yeah.
Oh, didn't realize, sorry. Towns discovered that if they worked together, they could achieve a lot more. So they decided to apply for a grant through the state and local Board of Health out of Boston, and were able to hire shared staff. I am one of those shared staff. So the 8 towns that comprise the Blackstone Valley Partnership for Public Health: Northbridge, Uxbridge, Douglas, Upton, Mendon, Millville, Blackstone, Hopedale. So the shared staff that work under this particular grant support all 8 of these towns in various capacities. We all have different jobs. So I think some of you may have actually met one of my colleagues before. Her name is Deb Becerra. She's a regional public health nurse. So her duties are very nursing-centric, disease-oriented. However, I myself as a community health worker, I have a very unique role in the respect that I do a little bit of everything. And what does that mean to you guys? It basically means, I think in a nutshell, I'm a glorified problem solver. I can't solve my own problems, but I can help you solve yours, whatever they may be. So I will use, I'll use a friend of mine that called me. She had a question. She wanted to know where it was that she could help her organization purchase handicapped picnic tables. So while that doesn't really fall under the realm of public health, it's still something that I can help with. So I was able to do a little bit of research and help her in, point her in the right direction of some resources and some organizations that I know were reputable and were able to help provide her with that information. So I tell people, if you're in a sticky situation where you don't know what to do and you don't know who to call, you can call me. I know here at the Senior Center you have a lot of resources built in, with Gail and her support and Lisa. So really anything that is kind of a catch-all for maybe doesn't fit the cookie cutter, the stuff that they do, you can reach out and you can call me. Someone asked me earlier, how do I divide my time amongst towns? Because obviously there's 8 of them. And the answer is relatively simple. I just go where I'm needed when I'm needed. So if you have an issue, you need some help navigating something, I will meet you at home, I'll meet you here at the Senior Center, I'll meet you at McDonald's, I'll meet you at church, whatever works for you works for me kind of thing. So I'm just kind of an added community resource. So in addition to collaborating with senior centers, I'm spending time in the schools with school resource officers and school nurses to hear what's happening, with the young children in our communities. I'm collaborating with the police departments, the fire departments, churches, food pantries, to really just kind of get to know the town, who lives here, and what the needs are. So I welcome any conversation. If you have any questions or you want to tell me something earth-shattering that's going on, I am all ears. I love to socialize and chit-chat. So thank you again for having me. It was so great to meet all of you. And I am sincerely looking forward to coming back to visit.
Thank you, Jenna. Jenna's going to stick around for a couple minutes in case anyone has any questions, but thank you very much for coming down. We work closely with her at the police department, and we can always get a hold of her. So if you have any questions, she'll be around for a couple minutes. You can talk to her. And otherwise, if you need to get a hold of her, you can contact either the Senior Center or the police department. Okay? Thank you all.